how many pips does US dollar Japanese yen move daily in 2022? Previously, we saw euro dollar and British pound dollar. Now we are watching Japanese correlated currency pair. The US dollar Japanese yen average daily pips volatility in 2022 was 114 pips. The highest daily range was 328 pips. It was on June 13, 2022, and the lowest daily range was only 27 pips in the February. What is the most important thing here is to understand that Japanese yen related pairs are correlated with Asia session, and usually during the Asia session we can see important news for Japanese currency, and because of that, even we have a low volatility for majority of currencies, US dollar Japanese yen is exception. So this currency pair can be volatile during whole day. Even the European session, US session, and volatility can increase or decrease based on important news and sometimes can be very sudden. US dollar Japanese yen has the greatest volatility at 2 p.m. and 4 p.m. just a couple hours before US dollar opening range. This is a little bit strange, but it's correlated with news because there is a lot of important news for US dollar before stock market open, and this news impact on US dollar Japanese yen. This currency pair is the least volatile just 1 hour before the midnight, which is normal because in that time news from the Asia session can occur and market just wait for that news and that opening, so it's normal to see decline in volatility. The most important thing when you talk about volatility pips in 2 p.m. on the GMT plus 1 time is that in this moment usually traders do not like to trade because they wait maybe 1 hour, 2 hours to see what will happen when US market open and what will happen with price. So this is the additional trigger that something is strange with this currency pair. If we see the weekly, this currency pair, we can see that the Thursday is the most volatile day for US dollar Japanese yen, and that Monday and Friday and Tuesday and Wednesday and Thursday, all these days are almost equally traded. There is no such significant statistical evidence that we have stronger volatility or weaker volatility, and this is another problem for traders and to find the right moment to enter it if you trade US dollar Japanese yen on the daily level. However, if you trade US dollar Japanese yen as a swing trader, a keep position couple days, the story can be a little bit different. And the last one is this volatility for US dollar Japanese yen in the last several years. As we can see that this year is particularly crazy year for US dollar Japanese yen because in this year volatility is really strong, and I think it will be stronger. Right now it's really strong, and we can see I think it was more than 300 pips yesterday, I think. So I think that the last quarter of this year can be very interesting for this currency pair. But now let me go to MetaTrader platform and let me analyze few US dollar Japanese yen strategies. Right now in MetaTrader, and today we're watching US dollar Japanese yen. What we can see right now, we have blue rectangle. As you know from the previous videos, blue rectangle represents a pivot point area. The middle of the blue rectangle is a pivot point, and the height of the rectangle depends from the volatility of the previous day. The red line represents the half distance from the yesterday high and yesterday low. So right now, as we can see for US dollar Japanese yen, we're in a strong bullish trend. If you see that from the yesterday up to now, we have almost 400 pips, and yesterday high low range was almost 300 pips. So it's a strange strong volatility. As you know, US dollar Japanese yen is not perfect forex pair if you are a day trader. It's because you cannot see clear trends as you can see for euro dollar, British pound dollar. However, it's a good swing trading currency pair because in a couple days you can achieve several hundred pips in a very strong volatile market. Another thing that it's important when we talk about US dollar, the Japanese yen, is that we need to know that during the day, the most volatile period is before US Open. It's around 2 o'clock, and people need to accommodate and their strategies based on that fact. So you need to earlier enter into trade because during US Open, sometimes you can miss the main trend if you would like to trade during the afternoon. Now we will analyze US dollar Japanese yen, and we will see how that looks like when we watch on this strategy tester. So right now I'm watching for example April 28. As you can see here again, US dollar didn't touch and didn't enter into pivot area zone and continue to go straight ahead in the bullish trend. During the Asia session, sometimes you can see the trend will not react, not change, just will continue to go there. And because of that, the US dollar Japanese yen is good for swing trading. So as you can see, in April 26, we started bullish trend. Whole day it was a bullish trend, and during the Asia session it's a bullish trend, and the next day 28 April, you can see the still bullish trend and more bullish trend. And because of this, sometimes it's not smart to buy on pullbacks. Sometimes there's no pullback for US dollar Japanese yen. Sometimes the trends can be several days long, the strikes can be really crazy, and the breakout can be crazy. And because of that, I like to avoid day trading US dollar Japanese yen. Let me see further what's happened in the other days, how our pullbacks are. For example, you can see right now some kind of pullback. We're in pivot point range, and you can see right now it's a sideways market, and it's a several day sideways market. You're not particularly sure is this bullish trend or a bearish trend. And just in May, you saw some strong bearish trend on the May 4, and then huge spike, crazy spike again, and we have again a bullish trend. So as you can see, it's a really unpredictable currency pair, and the right timing to enter into trade can be really crazy. And what I want to see is, for example, when I trade US dollar Japanese yen, is to touch a pivot point. I like to see US dollar Japanese yen when they touch. For example, we see bearish trend right now, and we saw false breakout in the day before, as you can see here, the day before in May 11, and then the next day we have again bearish trend to the Asia session, and we saw that around pivot point is the price in the beginning of the day. So it's not bad to enter into trade in US dollar Japanese yen during the night, during the Asia session. So there is a logic there, because US dollar Japanese yen is a perfect pair that you can trade 24 hours per day, even the Asia session, because as you know, Japan is in Asia, and it's an Asia session pair. So you can trade whole day, 24 hours per day if you like, because this pair can be unpredictably volatile in all three stages: euro stages, euro dollar stages, and Asian stage 2. So this is another important fact when we talk about Japanese yen. Another thing what we can see is that there is a lot of days of sideways markets. Look, this the middle of the May. You don't know where we are exactly. Is it bullish or bearish trend? We don't know. You have a bullish day, you think it's a bullish, you enter into trade, next day it's a bearish. The day after that it's again a bullish, but it's very hard to find some strong trend. So sometimes when we some break, look this break right now. This break is, like I said, around 2 o'clock afternoon. So it's the moment to enter into trade. And usually it's 2 o'clock when you talk about GMT plus 1. It's around the Berlin time in Europe. And this is the moment when Euro, US dollar, Japanese yen can maybe create some crazy strong break when you can enter into trade. But like I said, you can enter whole day because it's a really unpredictable. And this is the contrary when you talk about euro dollar, British pound dollar, and the other side Japanese yen. It's really crazy. So I just want you to know that, to know my personal opinion. This is not advice, it's my personal opinion, because I do not have a good story when we talk about US dollar, Japanese yen, and the day trading. So why day trading? Usually when I trade several days, maybe a week. I wait for fundamental news plus this, and it's a really tough currency pair for trading. And I hope that people understand that. I remember a few years ago I decided couple years not to trade at all, because it's forbidden for me. I made that promise to me because I had very bad results for US dollar, Japanese yen, and it's a personally, but I just want to share with you. So this is it. I wish you a great day, and do not forget to watch the next video about British pound, Japanese yen.